Obasanjo said to Saraki that nobody can become governor in Nigeria unless I agree. Adams Oshiomhole. Nawa. Senator Adams Oshiomhole, representing Edo North Senatorial District, has alleged that former President Olusegun Obasanjo was boasted to former Senate President Bukola Saraki about his power to determine who became governor in Nigeria. Is it really the President Olusegun Obasanjo or Tinubu that determines the governor of Lagos State? Because you are trying to confuse us. We know the person that has monopolized governorship in Nigeria, Abi, or probably in Lagos State. Let's say in Lagos State. Okay. In an interview with Channels TV, Oshiomhole referenced the public exchange at Obasanjo's 80th birthday celebration. Nigerians failed to acknowledge this thing about President Obasanjo's alleged third term and how he was sharing money to legislators. I was at Obasanjo's 80th birthday. Bukola Saraki said that he thanked God that Obasanjo removed him the way he did. Otherwise, he wouldn't have gotten to contest and become Kwara governor and now, subsequently, Senate president. Oshiomhole continued describing Obasanjo's startling response, and on the occasion of his 80th birthday in Lagos, Obasanjo said to Saraki that nobody can become governor in Nigeria unless I agree. He said, I will only allow you. You are not the only one that I allowed. Now, this country say we are not practicing democracy in this country. It is some set of people that have turned themselves into political godfather that determines our fate in this country. They determine the affairs of this country. They are the ones that will say, oh, no, this one cannot be the governor. Or probably a governor has been picked and then he wants to pick some commissioners or some people. Then they bring out a list of names, or they even collect list of names from these so-called people to put their own personal persons there. Or you go there and you select a name and you go there and say, this one has offended me. Strike out his name. He cannot be a commissioner, he cannot be a minister, he cannot be this one, he cannot be that one. They are the ones turning the affairs of Nigeria however it is, and then we say that we are practicing democracy. This is democracy. This is not democracy. Can you just imagine? I allow you. If I don't approve of the governor, he can never be governor. Really? Obasanjo has that much power? So it is well. According to Oshiomhole, Obasanjo further admitted he said he allowed Oyinlola Olagunsoye, having retired him prematurely because he was already politically exposed, and that he just compensated him as if to go be the governor there. The senator concluded with a scathing assessment of the former president's democratic credentials. A man who allocated governorship, he doesn't have any moral basis to sermonize about democracy. And when they behave like that in office, they forget that one day they will not be there again. That is why most of these people, they don't want to even live or act as godfathers to some people so that they will still be making decisions indirectly. Even this Oshiomhole that is talking. Even this Oshiomhole that is talking now, he is the one controlling Okpebholo in Edo State. Let him come and say that he was not the one that handpicked Okpebholo to become the governor of Edo State. Rigged the election to help him to enter so that he can be controlling him. So what are people saying? It's the same thing. It is you two that picked the governor of Edo State. All of you are the same. All of you from head to bottom. You are the same. Please don't come and preach to us here. These allegations emerge as Obasanjo faces criticism for claiming democracy is failing in Nigeria. It has already failed because this is in no way democracy. This is not how democracy are practiced in some other countries. So it has really failed already. Following President Bola Tinubu's declaration of a state of emergency in Rivers State. It is well. Abaduni Peter says, all what Oshiomhole said about Obasanjo is true. Let's call a spade a spade. I don't know why Igbos will not like to listen to others when someone is trying to remind us what happened in the past. Obasanjo committed so many crimes when he was in power, so he has no mouth to condemn others that follow him. Igbos doesn't reason well before they respond to important matters because of the injury they suffered during the election of 2023. Chime Ogbuaja said, is that the reason people are suspending governors? Is that the reason? Because you can't do anything? Or are you saying there is a precedent to what you are doing? But apart from Lagos, you cannot say that Tinubu had allowed any person to be governor. Are you saying the time has come for Tinubu to be the one to allow anyone to be governor in Nigeria? Exactly, that is what he's saying. So in the 36 states of the country now, they are the ones that will handpick the governor. If the president says no, this one cannot be the governor, then he cannot be the governor. And that is why they are trying to remove every of the governors under APC. You see that as they are succeeded in removing Fubara now, they've suspended him. In 6 months' time, we are going to know if they are going to, the way they are even going about it now is like they don't even want him to come back at all. From suspension to going to jail. That's why they've gone to pay somebody to come and tell lies that Fubara has connived and eaten $15 billion, so that he can go to prison. Abi, the EFCC will start asking him questions, and then the 6 months will pass. The administrator will still continue his job, or they say, okay, since the governor has been arrested, let us conduct another election to pick another governor. It's possible. These people can do anything. Now, wow. It is well. If you don't, Oshiomhole says, is Oshiomhole any better? Exactly. Is it any better? No. It's also the same thing. All of them are the same thing because it's also doing the same thing. In Edo State right now, Anthony Uwigbe says Oshiomhole is only speaking from his bitter experiences and struggle he had while attempting to become an opposition AC governor, while OBJ was a PDP president. He's trying to remind us of the perceived tyranny then, but Oshiomhole is forgetting when he did shady deals as NLC leaders with the same OBJ. And that formed a lasting negative impression in his mind. One would have expected that after his mandate was gracefully reclaimed by President Yar'Adua and Edo people from him, it would have become an angel care for where you say for where if I hear. It is well. Something about today says all those who take our shares money we worked for will end up in peak crash. Okay. It is well. It is really well. So these people now, they don't plan on doing 8 years tenure again. Like the 8 years is no longer enough for them. They want to be there forever and ever. Because if you go for third term now, like I know that somebody is trying to go for third term. If you do the third term, won't you also get greedy and say, okay, well, see this thing here, I don't want to leave it. I want to be here forever. That's what they want to do. We'll get to a point where we'll not be doing election again in this country. The man will be there like a king. And it's until he dies. God will help us. At least now it's over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.